shop. A couple weeks ago I posted a video on the making of my salt and kelp melt and pour soap. We call it the sea bar here, and today I'm going to show you how we wrap this soap. So let's go ahead inside and I will show you my new shrink wrapping system, because I went to Indianapolis this spring in April, and I met a man called Marco, and he owns the National Shrink Wrap, and I tried his system. I had seen it online before, but then I was able to actually see it and try it there, and now I have one, and I'm going to show you how we wrap our soaps with it. Let's go.
I still cut my soap the same way I've been cutting them for the past over the past 10 years. I had my mitter box made by a friend of mine who has a metal shop, and it's basically a piece of stainless steel that he folded, and he cut a 1-inch groove so I can have my soaps cut to a standard size. And the knife that I'm using is a double-handed cheese knife. This one is a Victorinox, but I've seen them at Staples at better prices. This one was over $100, but you can find them for $25-30 now online. Just search for them, double-handed cheese knife. Okay, now the fun part, because this is a new shrink wrapping system and it's much more efficient than the one I was using before. You can see on the far right there's a big roll of plastic film. It's sitting on a metal stand that has kind of 2 rolling pins that allows me to pull on the film and for it to roll out. And then the red mat is actually a heat resistant mat, and it's got some padding underneath, so it's just placed there on the table, and I put my soaps in the plastic film. Let's speed things up a little. Now it's time to pull out the wand. I turned it on a couple minutes ago so it could heat up a little, and I simply press it on the plastic, on the mat, and it cuts the plastic, but it doesn't cut the mat because the mat, as I said, is heat resistant. I'm using my 2 hands because I have a big belly right now and it's easier for me with 2 hands, but usually you can manage with 1 hand. And it's very humid today, so the soap were a bit sticky, so I had to move them by hand a little, but usually I can just use the wand to move the soaps to the left like I just did. Next, I place the wand between the 2 rows of soap to just separate the wrap so that the bag is closed on each side, and I put the soaps on their side because I find that clear melt and pour is sticky, and putting them on the side allows me to make a better wrapping. Some people do it differently. Then I take the heat gun and I do the sides, and I will flip the soaps around, and then I do the other side, and I finish by doing the top and the bottom, front and back of each soap. This is just the first part. Now I'm going to show you how I do the label part. Rolling out the film is very easy. I'm pretty beat up right now. I'm very pregnant and I'm very tired, and I have no problem at all doing this. So I take each of my pre-cut label that I just printed ahead of time and cut, and I put them on top of each soap, and I put them back into the plastic film and do a double wrapping. This allows me to use plain white paper instead of sticky labels, and if I were to put the label directly on the soap, the humidity from the melt and pour would kind of bleed into the label, which would not make a very pretty wrapping. So by doing this, I have a very clean and very professional look to my soaps. So again, I'm using the wand, and you can see that I'm moving the soaps to the left so that my wrapping is very tight and that I don't lose too much plastic film. Even though we can recycle plastic down here, I don't like to waste too much, so yeah, that's great for that. And then I'm just gonna place them again and then seal the top and bottom of each soap, and I'm going to process a little differently to show you that you can actually wrap the soaps directly on the mat. So let me just finish my second batch. There we go. No need for the wand anymore. So I just place them on the mat and then just use the heat gun and kind of go around. So I do the sides first, the top and the back of each label, then I flip them around and do the other side. I find that doing the sides first is easier. And voila! All that needs to be done now is roll the mat and put it away. I leave the film on the table because we use it very often. Using this system and the plastic film allows people to see the beautiful design that we took so much effort into making. And after 24 hours, the smell of each soap actually goes through, so this is great. I have many soaps packed ahead of time. This is a very efficient system and I'm in love with it.
Thank you for watching how I cut, wrap, and label my soaps. I hope you enjoyed the process. So I don't know how many more videos I will make in the next couple months because, as you may know, I am 8.5 months pregnant, so it may happen anytime. I'm gonna take at least a 3-month maternity leave, but I will be back, I promise. And I will still be online via Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, but I just probably won't have time to make video with a newborn baby. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Hopefully another video before the baby gets here. Bye bye.